Good morning, students. As you know that today we are going to start the revision. So I give you 5 minutes, and whatever doubts you are having, you can send me your doubts so that we could start. Only one or two students have told me about the doubts, whatever doubts they are having. So I will start with those topics. But let's wait for another 2 minutes to join other students also. And along with that, if other students are also having some doubts, they can also WhatsApp me, and then we will start the class. Fine. So take 2 minutes to just jot down your doubts. So I can see that, and you were supposed to give me the doubts of chapter web applications first. Kavya, I must take your separate class because number of doubts you are having, sometimes the complete chapter also. Whereas I have told you that in advance you were supposed to WhatsApp me your doubts so that I could, at least I could prepare something for you which could be shared with you also. That's why I was asking you. So answers could also be written in that, and those could be prepared and given it to you. So that will be more beneficial for each one of you. For blueprint Harnaz, actually, it is first of all, a whole syllabus has not been covered, and another thing, recent blueprint has not been yet uploaded by CBSE. So earlier the weightage of the marks were different. Now the weightage of the marks is different. So that also I will let you know. No, Anchal, I'm live. I don't know why you're not able to check. Good morning, happy morning, everyone. Vardhan, I have invited you earlier also that you can come to me, and I can have a separate class for you if you are having more doubts. But you didn't contact me. I have given this opportunity to everyone. If someone want to have a separate class, we are available for you, and we can do that also. So okay, fine. So let's start with some of the doubts which I have already received. So the first of all, the doubt was here in the topic which Kavya was having, that is TCP and IP. Now, Kavya, can you tell me what were you not able to understand in TCP and IP? That it was the part in which the question was here: how does data transfer over the internet? And in that, it will be asked. Okay, fine. So now just wait for another minute. Don't WhatsApp me now because you're sending the messages continuously, and then it is I may miss some of the questions. So that this is the reason that I told you that send me your doubts in advance. And if after today's class, before we having next class on Saturday, if you will not send your doubts to me, then I will teach next topic of the electronic spreadsheet by considering that you're not having any doubt. Fine. Okay, so I'm starting with TCP/IP. Yes, Kavya, definition. Okay, first of all, TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, and Internet stands for IP stands for Internet Protocol. So TCP/IP is basically it is a protocol suite which is used while we are transferring the data over the internet. So there are different methods, different ways the data being transferred over the internet. So the protocol or the method which is used, one of them is TCP/IP. So TCP/IP is a protocol which is used to transfer the data over the internet, or we can say that TCP/IP is a protocol suite which helps the data transfer over the internet. I hope, Kavya, this is clear to. Yes, Samar, I have recognized you. Yeah, this number was also saved in me. So basically, what happens? I explain you this because I think this another question was there that how does data transfer over internet? Data transfer over internet. So this is the last topic of your first session in which this topic is being given. So first of all, your data or the message, whatever you are having that you can call, is broken into parts. It is broken in parts, and each part is known as packet. This is very important. The one question goes here, which was related to the packet switching and or circuit switching. That was because other things are not in your syllabus, so you can relate it because we are seeing that when data or message is broken into parts, then it is each part is called as packet. Now each packet will be assigned an address. Now this address, it can be like basically there will be this address will be something which can be the sender computer address, then recipient address. The complete header will be there. But in general, to understand, just take example that 1, 2, 3, and so on. The packets will be given the addresses. Now, when packet will start delivering or moving from source to destination. Now, how it will go from source computer to destination computer? Packet by packet. Now, these packets are there which will be transferred to the destination computer. Now, they are divided. This was one complete message which was divided into parts, and these are the packets. When they will be sent to the destination computer, it might be possible they are not reaching in the same sequence. Might be possible the third packet is reaching first, then fourth packet is reaching, then first packet is reaching. So similar way, it will reach all the packets. It is not always necessary that in random sequence they will reach to the destination computer. Might be possible they will reach in the random order. At the destination computer, when it will reach, it will be rearranged. These packets will be rearranged because if some of the message, some of the text is written and this will not be in proper sequence, how would you be able to understand? So it will be rearranged in a proper sequence. Now, what is the use of TCP/IP here? Now, that is the thing which you should know about TCP/IP. Now, what happens? The TCP first, what will it do? It will breaks the message, fine, and IP will assign the address. This is the first task. Address to the packets. Fine. Now, TCP will reassemble the packet. This will be at the source computer, and this will be at destination. reassemble the packets. This we have done in class also. Assign address. Now IP will assign the address to the packet and deliver the packet to correct destination. So this is the task of IP. So TCP also does some work, IP also does some work. So both are doing some work. So TCP breaks the message and reassemble the packets, and IP will assign address to the packet and deliver the packet to the correct destination. So that is about complete about TCP IP. Ruzal, full form of instant messaging. Basically, IM is the term which is used here, and IM is known as instant messaging. So for instant messaging, there is no full form for that. Can I just have give a reading from the book? It will be very much clear because clearly it is given whatever I have been discussed here right now. Okay, let me check. Okay, another question is there, that is wireless access point. देखो अब यही प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आर हैविंग डाउट एंड like just checking through the messages, it becomes very difficult, so the lesson will not be fruitful this way. So if you have told me in advance that these are the doubts, I would also enjoy the lesson. So wireless access point. To understand the wireless access point, basically you need to understand what is access point. Access point is actually it can be a device, it can be your computer also, it can be a router also, it can be your mobile phone also, it can be your dongle also, through which actually you are accessing the network. You're able to retrieve the or transfer the data from that particular device. You're able to connect to that device. So access point is, if you remember that in your school also, in some of the pillars a device is hooked over there. So what is that? That is actually a access point. Now access point, what it will do, it will actually provide you connectivity to the network, because it is wireless, so it will not use any kind of wire over there. So if suppose you are connecting your suppose you're connecting your mobile phone, and through hotspot you're connecting other mobile phone like smartphone, you are connecting two devices are there, you are having some you're running some network on your smartphone or your laptop, and then you are connecting another device from your device, so that your device will be considered as an access point. So if I draw a diagram, so suppose this is an access point. Now what is this access point? It is a router through which other devices are able to access the network. This is computer 1, this is computer 2, computer 3. This can be a laptop, this can be a desktop computer, this can be a smartphone. So through this device, you are able to access the network. So this is the access point. This is a wireless access point for these three devices which are connected with this device. This is this router. So that is wireless access point. I think this is clear, Nitika. Okay, discuss about broadband connections. So the first broadband connection, that is, if I say, then it is dial-up internet connection. So dial-up internet connection is actually a type of internet connection which is very obsolete. And in general, if I have to tell the features of dial-up internet connection, it is a type of internet connection which is very slow in speed. It is not that much fast. If I talk about the speed, then it is providing you speed of in kbps. So you can just have an idea that where you are getting the speed in GB, then how slow this dial-up internet connection will be there. In case of dial-up internet connection, what happens in dial-up internet connection? You will have a dial-up modem. You will have you will be using the telephone line similarly, and you will have the computer device which you will be using. But whenever you want to connect to the internet, you need to dial a code with the help of your telephone. Now, once you dial that code, which will be provided by your ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider, which provides you internet connection. Now, when ISP is providing you a code and you're dialing that code, moment you're dialing the code, you're able to connect to the internet. Means you're able to connect to the ISP server, and then that server will further let you connect to the internet. So again and again, whenever you have to use the internet, you need to dial the code, then connect to the internet. The most important thing about this that at the same time you cannot use the telephone lines and the internet. If you're using the internet connection at the same time, you won't be able to use the you won't be able to receive or make the calls. So this was a big issue in a dial-up internet connection. Then cable internet connection came into existence. Cable internet connection is using the same kind of a cable which is actually being hooked at the back of your set-top box. So that cable which is used here, that is coaxial cable. So that is known as coaxial cable, which is used over here. So the speed of cable internet connection is very good if we compare with dial-up internet connection. It is in Mbps. Now we are having the hybrid cable internet, that I will also tell you. Cable internet connection. So, but there was one problem. Mainly the difference was about the data transfer rate. How much data? It transfer the less data transfer. It transfer the more data. So definitely speed will also increase. More data will be transferred in 1 second. Then more data. It means it has more speed. Now, what was the problem with cable internet connection? That it was sharing the bandwidth. Now, what is bandwidth? Bandwidth is actually the amount of data a signal can carry, which was the part of your question also, and some of the students have asked me also. Okay, now bandwidth is, as I told you, the amount of data a signal can carry. Now, if you're using the radio waves, that is a wireless medium of transferring the data. If you're using the wired media of transferring the data, whatever way you're using, how much data you're able to transfer at a time, that will determine the bandwidth of your network. So, in case of cable internet connection, if the number of users are more, then the network bandwidth will be shared among the users. So, if suppose it is 20 Mbps, the network bandwidth is 20 Mbps, and if 5 users are there, and if all the 5 users are online at the same time, then this 20 Mbps bandwidth will be divided in each user, and each user will get 4 Mbps speed for each. But in case only one user is online, then 4 users are not using, these 4 users are not using the connection, and only one user is online, then complete bandwidth will be dedicated to the one user. But that was the problem. That is a problem with cable internet connection, because network bandwidth is shared, and no one wants to share their bandwidth, because somehow it affect your speed. If more number of users will be using it, the network speed definitely will reduce. But now these days, in metro cities, in large cities, along with the coaxial cable, which I told you, the cable which is being used with your television set-top box, fiber cable is also used. Fiber cable is also used. Fiber cable also I have little bit discussed about it. Whereas it is not the part of your syllabus, but it is being used here in the internet connections. So fiber cable is the type of cable which provide you the speed speed of the network with the speed of light. A very high speed it provides you. Optical fiber cable, it provides you very high speed. So instead of using only coaxial cable, now cable internet connection, they are using the combination of these two cables. So it is called as the hybrid cable is being used. So which provides you better speed. Network bandwidth will always be there, but yes, as the fiber cable will be used along with this, so speed will definitely increase. That is not given in your book or in a syllabus, but you must be aware about it, which is the latest being used over there. The third one is the type of internet connection, which is DSL. digital subscribe line, and it is sometimes it is known as SDSL, and another is their ADSL. DSL is similar to, like, DSL is also known as SDSL and ADSL. DSL is the type of internet connection which provides us a good speed. If we do not have sharing of the network bandwidth, then cable internet connection is good. But in case of DSL, it provides us very good speed. And the most important advantage of DSL is this, that it does not have any sharing of the bandwidth. So, which is the most important thing about DSL. So, it provides us very good speed. That is absolutely right. But now, what is this SDSL and ADSL? SDSL stands for symmetric digital subscribe line, and ADSL stands for asymmetric digital subscribe line. If you remember, I have dictated you about this also in your notebooks. Now, in case of SDSL, your uploading speed will be, and downloading speed will be equal. If you want to upload the data, if you want to download the data, well, whatever speed you are getting, that will be same. But in case of asymmetric, uploading speed will be low and downloading speed will be less. And ADSL is the type of internet connection which is used for the residential purposes, and SDSL is the type of internet connection which is used for the commercial purposes. Let me know if it is clear up to this. Kavya, server will be used in every type of internet connection. If you are connecting, suppose you are using internet, now you are connecting your device with your router. Now your router is connected with what? There will be one cable which will be connected with your server. Now, when you see your cable, whereas this cable is going on, so that is the one server where it is connected. Now, from that ISP, the cable will be connected some other server. So server will always be there in all the type of internet connection. ADSL is used for residential purposes. Clear is this? Please let me know. Let me check. Okay, there is another doubt. That is wireless LAN card. Okay, can you tell me what is LAN card, or what do you know about LAN card? Anyone? If you can answer me, what is LAN card? What is LAN card? Before we understand wireless LAN card, you just tell me what is LAN card, and if you have seen it anywhere. But I would appreciate if you would tell your doubts like in advance, at least 2 days in advance. If we have time, then it will be your advantage, because it might be possible I'll provide you better notes in the form of revision notes also. But if you do not want to take the advantage, it is entirely your wish. So Surbhi has written that it is used to connect computers to a network. Okay. It is used to, Tamanna has written, it is used to connect LAN to a network. Okay, it establishes a wireless connection between computers. But if it is a wireless LAN card, yes, Nikita, receive signal. Okay, with whatever devices you're using, whether you're using tablets, whether you're using laptop, whether you're using smartphone, desktop computer, do you have a LAN card in your device? What do you think? Do you have LAN card in your device? This is Abhay of 10A. LAN card is used to receive radio signal and connect to a network wirelessly. Okay. So you all are agree that a LAN card will be there. LAN card is actually a device which is now actually it is inbuilt in your devices, whether it's your laptop, whether it's your desktop computer. Now whatever devices you are taking, it is inbuilt. So the LAN card is having different purposes. The first and the most important purpose of LAN card is that to connect your devices in a network. If your device will not have a LAN card, your device won't be able to connect to any network. अगर आपने कभी ध्यान से देखा होगा, एक पोर्ट आपके सीपीयू के साथ अगर डेस्कटॉप कंप्यूटर यूज कर रहे हो या स्कूल में देखा होगा, देन एक पोर्ट आपके सीपीयू के बैक साइड पे होता है जहाँ पे एक केबल हुक होती है, इंटरनेट केबल हुक होती है, और वहां पे लाइट ब्लिंक कर रही होती है। या फिर आपका जो लैपटॉप है, लैपटॉप में भी आपका एक इथरनेट पोर्ट होगा। आई कैन शो यू हियर राइट नाउ, बट आपने आपके जो लैपटॉप के पोर्ट्स होंगे उसमें एक पोर्ट होगा जो ज्यादा लाइक विड्थ जिसकी ज्यादा होगी, वो थिकनेस में कम होगा लेकिन विड्थ उसकी ज्यादा होगी, बड़ा सा एक अलग सा ही दिखेगा आपको, वो इथरनेट पोर्ट जो है। व्हाट इज दैट? यू आर एक्चुअली कनेक्टिंग योर नेटवर्क टू यू आर कनेक्टिंग योर डिवाइस थ्रू दैट इथरनेट पोर्ट। सो नेटवर्क के साथ यू आर कनेक्टिंग इट, सो दैट with what you are connecting your device with the LAN card, so that you would be able to connect to the network. So now what is a wireless LAN card? Now if you have, suppose now if I'm using this wireless network here, now how I'm able to connect my router wirelessly with my laptop, because I have a wireless LAN and I do not need to connect a cable with my router. So wirelessly I can connect to a network and access it. It can be your, whether it is a LAN network, whether it's a MAN network, whether it's a WAN network. Even if you want to connect your simply your devices to share the data from one device to another device, for that also LAN card is very very important. And if you know that LAN card will have a unique address which is known as MAC address. This is just for the information, you might be aware about it, and which locate the or which tells the physical address of your device, whether it's a tablet, iPhone, whether it's a smartphone, desktop computer. So physical location of the device is actually measured using this LAN card address. And if we have a million billions of LAN card, then each LAN card will have unique address. No one LAN card will have the same address. Fine. So Kavya has shown me. No, Kavya, not this one. You can just check to the left of this. Another port will be there. That will be your Ethernet port. So Kirti has written, it's Ethernet. There is a cable. One side of cable we connect in the laptop, and other side in Wi-Fi router. So that you require in case you have if you have a wide network. In that case, is there any buffering? You're not able to watch the video? Yes, Dia, you're right. It's present in the smart TVs also. That's why you're able to connect your router with your smart TVs and able to access internet on your smart TVs also. Okay. So please, Anmol, I don't know who has told that buffering is there. So please check your connection if there is any buffering. Let me check for others the messages which have been sent earlier. Adisha has asked, Yahoo Messenger is application-based service or web-based service? Yahoo Messenger is web-based service. Let me check other doubts also. So if I have not spoken anybody's doubt, then you can resend your message so that it will prompt at the top. This is my doubt. LAN card address use. Kavya, just leave this. This is about MAC address, which is not the part of your syllabus. Yes, Kirti, you will fill the attendance. I remember that also. Intranet and DDL DML we will discuss in the next class. Let me discuss first about this web application. Intranet and extranet. Okay, intranet, if you know that internet is a network which is being connected by through millions of computers, and it's a public network. So if you talk about intranet, it is a private network. So if a network is there in a school And if you talk about LAN, so LAN, if you talk about LAN, then what kind of network is LAN? LAN is an intranet type of network. So whatever capabilities you are having in a LAN network, you will be having in intranet. So first of all, internet is a private network, and it cannot be owned. It can be owned by an individual or an organization also. Like if someone can be owner, but for internet, then no one can be owner. Then another thing that it's a LAN type of network. If you talk about data transfer rate or data transfer speed, then it will be good in internet as compared to the internet, and more security will be there. Limited amount of information will be there, and it will be a good source of sharing the data and information among the organization in a secure environment, because without authorization, we can say without using login and that username and password detail, no one would be able to access the network. Now if we talk about the extranet, what is extranet? Extranet is actually using both the technologies, intranet and internet. So very simply, because much is not in your syllabus, so if we talk about extranet, now this is internet and this is intranet. Both are used to form extranet. Now we know that there is one intranet network. Suppose a school network is there, which is available in one city, and there is another intranet network which is available over there. Now, if we want to connect these two networks, these two internet with each other, we use the technology of internet, and it will form the extranet. So that is your extranet in general, in simple language. That is your extranet. In case of extranet and intranet, extranet is not a much elaborated form. It is not in your syllabus, and rarely it has been asked. And if it will be asked in 1 mark, it will be asked. Even in the board examination, it will not be asked more than 1 mark in board examination. Okay. Now, so Ruzel has also sent me. Ruzel, I think this white part which is showing me, this is LAN port or the Ethernet port. Summer. Summer, I hope it is clear. Simran, goal seek and solver 2 we will discuss, but as I told you, whatever doubts you are having about the web application, we will complete with that. Yes, Kavya, you're right that extranet is used for connecting intranets with the help of internet. So it is not only two intranet, it can be more than two intranet also. As I told you, this spreadsheet we will discuss in next lesson. So all your doubts, even you are having, okay, and don't worry if some of the doubts are not being discussed today. I will just jot down all these doubts, and I will try to discuss all these doubts in next lesson. Because now I have a large bunch of the doubts, so I can just this actually I wanted you to do from you. So let me check once. So Tamanna, which is a temporary connection that uses the public switch telephone to connect to the internet. Okay, I'm not able to understand your question, Tamanna. Okay, the difference between Trojan and phishing. Now, what is Trojan? Trojan is actually a trap for you, and phishing is also a trap for you. But in case of Trojan, like we can say that it will be given in the form of a link to you, which will be in the form of advertisement or pop-up, which when you click, it will be at front end, it will be it seems very useful, but at the back end, it will be stealing your data. But in case of Phishing is mostly done with the help of SMS or email or some voice call. It is done through that way. So it will actually collect your all details like your email, your password, your credit card information, debit card information. That information will be collected. So main purpose of phishing is to collect your confidential information or your information which can be used to have some details to fetch your data, to steal some money from your account. Whereas Trojan can also do the same thing, but phishing is the main difference is this: phishing is done with the help of SMS, email, which we call as spam email, with the help of that. Tomorrow they will not have class. We will have class on Saturday now, and another thing is this that. Uh, might be possible, I'm not sure, but one day before the exam you will be having a class. I will be taking your class for the, if for the doubts if you are having. So in that case, I'll take your doubts for that case, for those revision class also. So I can see that yes, Astik, even if you want to connect your devices like through Bluetooth, for that also you require it. Security threats, Harleen. So security threats, there are different security threats. Which security threat you want to understand, Harleen? Please specify it. Even the phishing and Trojan I have discussed a little bit. That is also a threat. So let me check for other doubts. Keylogging software is spyware is a keylogging software. So spyware, what it does, like it will be installed in your computer without your knowledge, and whatever you will do, whether you are browsing internet, surfing the internet, whether you're browsing some of the websites, whether you are using net banking, whatever you're doing, even when you're specifically when you're using the keyboard keys to enter some data, it will fetch all the details and give it to the intruder. Saksham, I hope your doubt is clear. Vardhan, I cannot see that if you have asked any doubt later now. Don't worry, bache. Our lesson will over like at 11. Before that, I will definitely take your attendance. Asking malware and virus is same. Okay. The question is malware and virus is same. Malware is actually a broad category, and virus comes under the malware. Malware is a common term for all type of security threats. Like if you talk about phishing, if you talk about virus, worm, Trojan, they all are malware. So, but in general layman language, we use the term virus for all the malicious programs. So malware is actually we can say that it consists of two words, malicious and software. So it is a malicious software which is used to harm your system or system data. But if we say about virus, then virus comes under the category of malware. So you will, if you will be asked, basically this will not be asked the question, but still if you will be asked the question about difference between malware and virus, you can simply write that it is the category, virus is a category of a malware, and it is a common term which is used to discuss or to distinguish about a different type of viruses. Visual communication and pros and cons and elements. Okay, fine, Vadan. I'll just note on all the doubts, and I will definitely discuss all these. So it will be, see, that is why I again and again I'm saying the same thing. This will be the biggest advantage if you would have given me all these doubts in advance. So might be possible I have prepared a PPT, and in the form of that I would show you all the answers also, and you could get that PPT in the form of handout also in through Facebook. But that is up to you only. Okay, cookies. So cookies, as I told in the class also. So cookies are actually, what are the cookies? So crunchy, filled, store something inside that. So cookies are actually, they are installed by different websites on your system just to store your data. cookies are not always harmful, so they will not be considered as malware. Cookies cannot be always harmful. They might be possible, they just want to store your data. They are basically the text files which store your data. Might be possible your email, your interest, the browsing history you have, so that the website could understand your interest, and next time when you visit the website, the content which will be displayed on the website, that will be as per the interest of the user. Kimana, it is an offline blog editor. If you are you're not having internet connection, and you just want to add the content in your blog, and you want to do that, you can use the offline blog editor. You do not require an internet connection for that. But yes, if you want to publish the content, then whenever you will have internet connection, you can publish it. So I'm just switching on the attendance form. So just mark your attendance, and all the time I check if other students are also having some doubts. So I could read your doubt. Kavya, anti-spyware software is basically, the term is given as anti-spyware software. Or most of the antivirus software are providing you the capability of the to provide you or to protect you from spyware also. But antivirus software, anti-spyware software, firewall, they all can protect you from the malicious attack. But the most important thing is this, that you have to be very, very careful while assessing any of the website. So these are the precautionary measures which you can take while you're assessing the website. Just check whether it's an authorized website which you're using. You're not clicking on any of the random links over there. So this should not happen. Okay, one more doubt. Unisys session 8, Google Chrome cookies setting. Okay, in web application. Okay, Shashank, I will just note it down and then definitely clear it. Yes, Ritika, Trojan attacks on banking transactions also, but it is not specifically for banking transaction. It can be for the simply user attack also. Bad effects of cookies, it might be possible if they are from the malicious programs or the intruders, then they might steal your or store your data, like your password on all these details can be stored. So I can see that the moment I have switched on the form for attendance, student just mark the attendance. I can see the number of students present right now. The number of students who are attending the class, I don't gradually suddenly it reduced. So you all are only here for attendance. Really very good. Digital certificate, you can simply think about digital certificate like your a document which will be required by different organization to verify that whatever message is actually being sent, that is the original sent to the original sender. So if I'm sending you some data, some digital certificate will be attached with that message, and then it will be sent to the receiver. Then some keys will be there with the help of which it will be opened. All question in MCQ September exam. No, Sahil. Yes, I want to tell you this. I forgot to tell who have left. They might skip it. Your board exam, your September exam pattern will be entirely the board pattern, and near about 13 to 14 MCQ will be there. Not more than that. Rest theory questions will be there. This is very important. You do not need to tell me that you have marked your attendance. If you have marked, I'll surely come to know about it. That use public switch telephone to connect to internet. Tamanna, I will check this statement, then I will let you know, because I'm not able to understand the statement. Okay, Pargeet, in this, whatever lines I have been told you to underline in the offline blog editor, just learn those, because if in the exam they will be asked, it will be only asked that what is the use of offline blog editor, and write the examples of offline blog editor. Shaurya, if you are first time you are present here, then it will be there under the description. A link will be given. You need to click on that link, and then you can mark the attendance. Okay, so let me. I'm just checking the doubts if any other students are also having. Sugandha, yes, it is actually all the ports are available on your these all your small components are actually hooked in the motherboard only. Type of NIC, type of a network interface card. So this LAN card is also known as NIC also, and external or internal are the types of LAN card. Japit, whatever is given in your book, just go through with that. No need to just read the content entirely from your book. No need to look here and there. Only the whatever I will provide you or I have given you in the previous papers. Only go with that. More you will try to get it, more you will be confused. Summer, in the types of relationship, as I have not discussed much about type of relationship. So, what you have to do in types of relationship, just the type of what are the different types of relationship? One to many, and many to many. What are the relationship types available in database? Only this question you have to do because in relationship, nothing is given much to you, and we have not even discussed about it yet. Yes, Kulveer, I'm preparing for the content, and I'll try that within 2 3 days I will provide you that. Total 14 MCQs will be there. So all your doubts, I think now I can see that I can see that there is no doubt further. Okay, Kavya, this is for you. That please, if you have a large set of doubts, you can tell me. And if except Wednesday, I won't be able to take the doubt class. But except Wednesday, whenever you will be like you will be able to connect with me through Zoom or other way, you would be able to connect with me. You can connect, and then definitely I would clear your doubts because the doubt number of doubts you are having, it's very large. So I would like to clear all your doubts, but one to one I would clear. Yes, Uday, I have already logged in. Okay, digital certificate is not clear. Okay, but I will make it clear. Today evening, you can just ping me. If I would be able to connect today, then definitely we will do this. And please contact to Vardhan. You can also join at the same time. For the blueprint of your paper, please keep checking your Facebook content regularly. Even what I'm going to do, even for the doubts, whatever you have been given, it might be possible. I will make small videos so that you would not also feel bored. So for might be possible 2 3 doubts, I will make a video of 10 to 15 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes. So if I will make it public, so whenever you will go to my channel, automatically you will be able to watch these videos. Rusal, specifically for these examination, you will get the blueprint on school Facebook page. So I think whatever doubts we were supposed to clear today, we have done. Now I will just jot down all these doubts and we'll do it in next class. Yes, Kavya? Right. Okay, another doubt is there, that is ISDN. So ISDN stands for Integrated Service Digital Network. So basically, it was a common high-end internet connection in 1990s. But when this dial-up connection, then this cable network or DSL connection came into existence in 2000, then this internet connection was being used less. Now, this was actually used. This was a type of internet connection which was able to transfer both the data and the voice also. Data and the voice means you can transfer. You could be able to communicate through audio also, through telephone lines also, and you were also able to use the internet services. But if we talk about the speed, then it was less as compared to the recent network connection types of network connections we are using, internet type of connection we are using. So that is why it is not being used now. So what basically what is the difference between ISDN and DSL is that the speed only, and even the all the types of internet connection. If we talk about the difference, the main difference is about the data transfer rate. So which type of network is providing you which how much data transfer rate, that is the most important difference between each type of network. So I hope all whatever doubts you have been asked, those are clear, and whatever is left, that we will discuss in next class. And I request you again, even for the other chapters also, please send me WhatsApp, or do or make me send me WhatsApp messages to just jot down and to help you for all your doubts clearing. Fine. So thank you everyone, and keep checking the channel also for doubt clearing videos, as well as Facebook for any of the update related to the subject. Thank you, Bache. Thank you, everyone.